Get you rolling here this afternoon. The Sherry's home heating starting gate is indeed rolling. Turn your attention to the race start. Let's go back upstairs. Track announcer Vance Cameron.
Only one star, MJ's Little Martha, driving that train. Pictonian Maggie, Glenview Natalie. Starting gate, swings around the turn. Entering the stretch. Now approaching a start. They're up and pacing. Pictonian Maggie, the first one away. Second into the turn, that's Glenview Natalie on the rail third. Only one star. MJ's Little Martha goes fourth. The early trailer fifth, driving that train. So they settle in early, and Chapel is up front on the lead. Aboard Pictonian Maggie. Second at the rail, that's Glenview Natalie coming on the outside. MJ's Little Martha's underway early. Third and moving up. Fourth on the rail is only one star, and the trailer is driving that train. So they're over to the opening quarter. Pictonian Maggie's on top. MJ's Little Martha committed herself early and is caught out. A comfortable opener, 31 and 2/5 as they round the turn for time one. Pictonian Maggie at the rail. From the outside, MJ's Little Martha. Now third at the rail. That's Glenview Natalie. Racing from fourth, only one star, and the trailer that's driving that train. They're at the midway point in the first, led by Pictonian Maggie. MJ's Little Martha now will get a breather as she goes to the pylon second. Opening half mile in 1:01 and 1. They picked it up 29 and 4 in the second split. Pictonian Maggie on top. Second now is MJ's Little Martha. Moving out third is Glenview Natalie. Back into fourth, only one star, trailing the field. Driving that train, they're halfway up the back stretch, going to three quarters next. Pictonian Maggie will get them there. From the outside, Glenview Natalie now second. MJ's Little Martha at the rail third. Only one star is fourth. On the outside, driving that train, 1:31 and 2 was the three quarters. They're an eighth of a mile out, and it's Pictonian Maggie on top from the outside. That's Glenview Natalie from second. Up third is driving that train deep in the stretch, and a motionless Gary Chapel takes Pictonian Maggie all the way. Glenview Natalie second, driving that train will rally for third. 2:01 flat.
All right, well, Governor's Plate Week and running here this afternoon in Summerside, and we talked about this 3-year-old filly from Western Paradise in the pre-race. Pictonian Maggie, Gary Chapel put this filly right on the point here this afternoon. Cruised to the opening quarter. They did that lightly, 31 and 2. Stepped it up a little bit in the second quarter, 1:01 and 1, 1:31 and 2, and opens up Governor's Plate Week. He coming through the stretch here all alone for the 3-year-old filly. Pictonian Maggie and Chapel open up the big week.
There you have it. Not only Gary Chapel and Dan Ross teaming up for the drive for charity for Camp Kenchaf, they are teaming up for another picture here and a trip into the winner's circle with the favorite here, the 4 entry next.
Pictonian Maggie going to the race 1 winner's circle. Bay pacing filly 3 by Western Paradise from the Matt Scooter Dam. Southview Sasha, owned by Dan Ross of Belfast. Gary Chappell training and driving. Filly on top at every call. A winner in 201 flat. Pictonian Maggie in the opener.